WHODAT? WHODAT said he's going to beat them Saints. 33-18. Ass kicking. Ass kicking. Yeah, in the first half, it kind of sucked, and the offense kind of blew. And we were only up 12-7. But hey, we won, and we won. And we're now 3-1 in the NFC South. Sole possession of first place. Breeze had an so-so day. Kamara had an awesome freaking he had an awesome day. 181 all-purpose yards today. 134 rushing, 47 receiving. He leads the league in yards from scrimmage. Hopefully that keeps up when Ingram comes back. But he had a career high. He had 19, I think it was 19 rushes, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns, if I remember right. That's what he had. So he kicked ass. We really should have had more. The first half we played really, really, really sloppy. We really, really should have had more. So, you got your ups, you got your downs. But, yeah, 19 rushes, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. That 49-yard, that last one put him over that record. So, yeah. Definitely. So, it was freaking awesome. WHODAT? Defense kicked ass. Kamara kicked ass. Thomas did set the record for most receptions in 4 games. I think he only caught 3 or 4 passes today, so he didn't really catch that many. I don't know his stats off. Let me see. Thomas only got 4.7 in fantasy. Okay, 4 receptions, 47 yards, no touchdowns. Alvin Kamara got me 36.1, so I'm winning 109-4 to 68-6. So, and that's even with a few players that are really good on the bench. So I got this W. Alfred Morris is still out there, but he's getting cut because Ingram comes back next week. So we got everything going. So, yeah, Lattimore played good. It's kind of difficult to say this, but P.J. Williams actually did something today. He caused a fumble. Who knew? Of course, Ken Crawley didn't do shit again like usual. So, well, he played better. I wouldn't say he played good. He played better. So I don't know, but Demario Davis got 2 sacks. Davenport got a sack. Tyler Davison got that sack at the end when they reviewed it. We got the ball back. So Carly got called once for Carly got that defensive pass interference. So he did get a penalty once. I can't remember what it's for right now, but he did get a penalty for something. Breeze really didn't. I mean, the offense was sloppy through the first half when we only scored 4 field goals. Really, it was 6 because we had to re-kick that stupid field goal after whatever. So, yeah. But, I want to see those people come out now and say, oh, we gave 2 number 1s for Davenport. It ain't worth it. Nah, fuck that shit. And, Breeze only got me 8.6 fantasy points compared to 40.3 last week. 40.5, I mean. But Breeze only had 217 yards passing. But you know what? He'll be the first one to tell you a W is a W. So, and still no interceptions throughout the year. Still. And we get Mark Ingram back for Monday night. So, Alvin Kamara is leading the league in yards from scrimmage. So, we know 2 things are going to happen. What's that running back's name? John Bomb below me, I don't know. I forget his name, Alexander, whatever. He's gone. Gillisy, he's gone. Hopefully, because he did a few good things. Because somebody's got to go to create a roster spot for Ingram. So someone's getting cut. So, yeah, definitely good game. I always seem to miss out on something when I'm typing or this or that or doing whatever, but it looks like from what I can see, Davis had 11 tackles and 2 sacks. Davison had 3 tackles and a sack. Rankins had a sack and a forced fumble. Really, Rankins got a sack? Huh. I must have missed that. This is one of the guys I'm reading online. So Williams had a forced fumble and Lattimore had a fumble recovery. Lutz was 4-4 and perfect on PATs. I already knew that. And Kamara with the 134 and a 47 receiving, 7.1 average. Well, they may not give the MVP to Breeze this year, but they better fucking give it to Kamara. A Saints player better get a goddamn MVP. Because if a Saints player does not get an MVP this year, something is fucking rigged and it's wrong and it's just, the way Kamara's been kicking ass, and that's not going to continue, obviously, because of all the stuff. And I like how Taysom Hill's playing. Man, I was going to pick him up on my fantasy team last week. I might stick him in there. Although I can't play him because ESPN has a stupid-ass rule. You can't flex 2 quarterbacks. You can't flex a quarterback. So, nah, I know you said that before, but Taysom Hill played a bunch of snaps. He completed his first NFL pass. Taysom Hill, they had that man running back. Son. Now they ran the same play 2 or 3 times. They said on the radio that they should just drop back and throw a deep 40, 50-yard pass because what's his name for the Giants kept coming up and running, and he stopped it 2 or 3 times. But, they'll figure it out eventually, and that's perfectly fine. Collins. I'm in favor of doing. Although I don't like to take the ball out of Breeze's hands, but I'm waiting for them. No one will ever expect this. I'm waiting for them to throw a pass to Drew Brees in the end zone, even if it's like a 5-yard pass, because they will never cover Brees. They will leave him standing wide there because they know goddamn well they're not going to do it, and that's when they should strike. I'm telling you, there's no reason why Brees should have 3 to 5 touchdowns receiving this year, because they will not cover him, because they'll be like, they'll think, Hill's either going to run the option, or he's going to pitch it, because he ran the option for 19 yards. That dude in the first quarter had a reception. He had a completion. He had the kick return. What else he had? I think he had a tackle. I don't care what they do, as long as we win. If they want to put Taysom Hill out there 95 times in a game and let him have 200 yards, I'm fine, because that takes away from Breeze. That puts less pressure on his arm. I'm more than happy. I actually like trick plays. When I play Madden, I always do as many trick plays as I can to fool people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to admit, on that fake punt, it works perfectly. No one would expect you to go for a fake punt in your own territory early in the game. So that worked out perfect. Oh, yeah. Meredith ran the wrong play. If Kamara didn't drop a pass and Ben Watson didn't drop a touchdown pass and Ginn didn't drop that other pass, we easily could have scored 50. No doubt. See, it's kind of funny. I called the 52-49 game just like a couple of years ago, but if you realize it, 48-40, high scoring, then we go 21-18, low scoring, then we go 43-37, high scoring. I figured, this is low scoring, and it was up until a certain point. Defense played better. Did they play good? Yeah, they played pretty good. The front line always plays good. Giants' offensive line sucks, so I already knew we were getting 6 to 8 sacks because they can't block Eli. If they give Eli any time to pass, he's going to score. So, we stopped Barkley for a while at 8-yard loss to Odell Beckham, which, ironically, I don't think Odell Beckham got that many catches. They actually held Odell Beckham. So, I don't know who covered him. I think probably Lattimore, but whoever covered Odell Beckham, props to that man. He just stopped pretty much the number 2 receiver in the league, and Thomas is number 1. Yeah, well, at halftime, he went in for an IV. Odell Beckham had that run on like the first play. That's what I'm saying. So, well, the Giants was doing that too. The Giants was slowing the offense down. And then they scored a few, they played hurry up. When the Saints are in prevent and you're up by 2 touchdowns, you play the hurry up prevent. It's going to be like, so. So, yeah, it's basically just, it's crazy. But we're 3-1, first sole possession of first place because Carolina was off. Tampa got their ass beat, and Atlanta fucking lost by a point to the Bungles. So props to the ginger Andy Dalton. And, so it's all good. So next week we play Monday night against the Redskins. I believe that's a home game. And we always kick ass on a Monday night home game. Drew Brees is going to light the fucking scoreboard up. He's going to have Mark Ingram back. Whew, woo. Let me tell you, you got Ingram, Kamara, Thomas. Josh Hill actually played pretty freaking good. A few of the Saints announcers said, there's the playoff Josh Hill. So, I mean, except for like a few sloppiness here and there, Breeze at one point was like 12 or 23. I think he finished something like 15 out of 30. He was only about a 50% completion rate today. But as Breeze will tell you, he don't give a shit about the stats. All he cares about is that W. He can play shitty as fuck, and the Saints will win, and he'll just be as happy. He's not about stats. Stats are good, Of course, he's probably got clauses in his contract. If he hits certain things, he'll get money for it. But, I mean, most of them do. But when first place, Atlanta sucks. The pussy suck. What else sucks? The fucking ears suck. I can't wait till we play them again in Tampa. We'll kick their ass. They were saying on the radio Fitzpatrick was one play away Monday night from getting pulled. So after this, I'm hoping we play Winston because we all know Winston sucks. Winston's gonna do his W dance. That's the funniest thing in the world. I want to see Winston do that W dance again one more time so we can throw a few L's at him. You're eating the wrong letter, dude. You're supposed to be eating the L. The L, not the W. You can eat the W against the Falcons and the Panthers all you want. I have no problem with that. Get your 4 wins. So, I don't know. Who that discussion? I gotta rewatch your video because I watched the first video, but I didn't watch that last one you put out, so I gotta watch that one. I'm a little behind, so I will watch it. And usually I say who that, so I'm watching it. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. So go celebrate and tell them Giants fans in New York where you're at to kiss my ass. Tell them I said that personally. And if they have a problem with it, you can refer them to me, and I will tell them to kiss my ass because they suck. They're terrible. They need an offensive line. So we won. We kicked ass. That's what I'm talking about all the way. Happy as can be. More trick plays, more touchdowns. Everything goes. Just got to figure out how to get that sloppy. It's kind of like, the offense and the defense doesn't quite mend at the same time, but a win is a win. I don't care if it's 2-0 or 422-0. A W is a W. and we kicked ass. So, it is all good there. So, I'll listen to the post game again in a few minutes. I usually listen to it, but I haven't listened to it lately because I'm doing these videos. But I don't mind. I can always go back on the thing and check it out. So it is all good. It is definitely all good. Put that on there. But Kamara kicked ass. And they're talking about limiting Kamara's touches. Why the hell are you going to limit that man's touches when he's leading your team? I don't get it. I don't have no idea. Never limit that man's touches. I mean, it's going to be limited now because Ingram's going to get his. At some point, I think Ingram was only 700, 800 yards away from breaking Deuce's all-time rushing record, Saints history. So at some point, Ingram's going to break that record. Unless he gets hurt or something, because this is Ingram's contract year. They may bring him back. I don't know. It depends if he wants to come back. It would kind of suck to break out the AK-47, AK-41. I wish he'd change his number to 47. That'd be awesome. AK-41 Ingram. I definitely wish they keep that going. So you never know. Maybe he'll stay. I don't know. I'd like him to. But if not, we still have Kamara, and then we can sign someone else. And, it'd be Kamara's third year. By that time, he'll be polished, hopefully. He looks like he's polished now. I'd like to thank the University of Tennessee for not playing him as much and keeping him fresh in the NFL. Kamara had his struggles through college. He went to Alabama. He didn't really play there. And then he went to a community college, kicked ass. And then he went to Tennessee, and Tennessee sparingly used him as kick returner, backup running back. So, I mean, really, he's really fresh. And you could see that last year, and you can see that now. He's actually faster now than he was last year. So, this is the year we got to give give Breeze that second Super Bowl. We got to do it. We got to do it. Pay that man. That man took a huge pay cut. He took over $25 million pay cut to re-sign for us. Teams, he would have got easily $75 million. He only took $50 million. He had deals, I think, from the Cardinals and a few other teams, but he wants to win. So we need to reward him. We need a fucking defense. And we got to get in that Super Bowl. And we got to win it. We should have won it last year. If it wasn't for the air conditioning being turned on, we would have won that game. But bottom line, WHODAT Black and Gold. I tried to follow you on here, but I can't find you on the whatchamacallit. And since you have your subscription set to private, I can't see your subscription thing, so I can't follow you back. But I'm trying, But it's weird how sometimes YouTube I post stuff, and I go to search to add people, and it won't let me. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm trying to add you if I haven't already. So I gotta delete a few YouTube accounts, Saints YouTube accounts that haven't posted in years. I gotta delete those so I can make room for the active ones. 3 subs away from 100. So hopefully we get that today. If y'all know some Saints fans, Facebook keeps freaking screwing me around and making me change my password every time I do a Saints game. The third quarter comes around and Facebook kicks me out. I got to reset my password because I'm posting too much on Facebook with the live reports and stuff. I'm almost at 19,000 on that one. So if any of y'all got Facebook, it's We Are the WHODAT Nation. And at WATWDN on the Twitter, and the We Are the WHODAT Nation on the Instagram thingy. where I send Senor the the picks. Actually, I should have sent him. I should have sent him something I wanted, but I forgot to send it to him. The score, so I could post it. Let me see if he posted. I don't think he has the momentum to post stuff on his own. Oh shit! He actually posted it on his own. It's a miracle. All right. Who knew? Who freaking knew? So, yeah, it's on there. So, and it's everything. There we go. I had to post something because he didn't put the lyric on there I wanted, so I'm gonna put the lyric on there. Boom. First place. First place sounds pretty good, don't you think? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, when you first come on YouTube, all the settings are automatically put to private. So you have to go in there and set it to private. And when you have it at private, you can't even see the person's name or nothing. So that's why you have to set it to public or whatever. That's how I did this one. Defensive adjustments, they did. I'll tell you this. I still don't like King Crawley. I'm still not keen on PJ Williams, but PJ Williams caused that fumble. He showed me something. Ken Crawley, he had that penalty. He did better than he did last week. We'll just say that. We did enough to win. The defense played decent. It played good. We had a lot of sacks. Of course, then again, the Giants' offensive line sucks total ass. So that was going to happen. So, but I think we did pretty good. Hell, we won the game. That's all that matters. All that matters is that W. So we kicked ass. And it's a good kind of ass kicking. Let's see. I do some retweets on the Twitter thingy. All right, let's see. Sean Payton threw his visor to somebody at the game. The Giant kid's just looking like, what the hell? My team lost. Yes, your team lost. It was awesome. It was awesome. Okay, get the Kamara. Alrighty. That seemed pretty cool there. We got that. 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a road win. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. I thought we had more than 3 sacks. Alvin Kamara is Bo Jackson. 2018 version. I mean, you can't say anything else about him. I mean, who else is going to get tackled and still has the presence of mind to stretch over the end zone and get a touchdown? Most people are just worried about bracing themselves as they fall on the ground. Not him. He's like stretch man. So everything pretty much, fell into place. There's always room for improvement. So, other than that, on to Washington You know, that should be a home game if I remember right. And Breeze is he's probably I think he's about 300. He's probably less than 300 yards away now from the all-time passing record. Because a few games ago he was 800 shy, and he almost got 400 last week, and then he got 200 this week. So we'll put it at about. I'm gonna guess about 270, about 275, 250 maybe. He's gonna get it against Washington, no doubt. Another record falls in the Superdome on Monday Night Football. I just wish it would have fell against the Falcons. I mean, we got the completion record against them, but I want every NFL record to fall against the Falcons. Every goddamn record known to man. I don't care what it is. Just kind of just fall. So, well, I finished my fantasy with 109.4 points. Considering I got 31.3 sitting on the bench. And my opponent has 68.6. He has 3 players left. Actually, he's got 2 players left because one of his players is on IR, so he got a big goose egg for that. He's got Le'Veon Bell in his starting lineup, and that's a big goose egg unless he changes it, which he probably won't because this is an absentee one. Anyway, he could change it if he wants to, but I don't see him doing that. And he does have Antonio Brown, but really, unless Antonio Brown gets 40 points, which is probably the equivalent of 3 or 4 touchdowns, and I don't see that happening. The most points Antonio Brown got was 15.3 this year, so I'm pretty confident I got a W in my fantasy league. So pretty much the Saints win, I win, we're all happy, you know. My friend keeps telling me stuff I already freaking know. I already know we got number 1. I already know Mark Ingram returns. I already know Jesus is still dead. I already understand this stuff. So, future seal, that's right. Oh, that's okay. It's been dark outside. I'm probably going to go to the store after I finish all this with whatchamacallit up so I can go get my celebratory chocolate milk and maybe donuts. I don't know. Got to celebrate. It's probably going to storm, but whatever. I don't care. Lightning ain't going to hit me this time. But, yep. Atlanta got their ass beat. Granted by 1 point. Tampon Bay got their ass beat severely. I think they lost like 47-10, I think it was. The Bears, 48-10. The Bears defense, who is my starter in fantasy this year, 13, 19, 15, and 13. That's the point totals they got the first 4 weeks, and they have a bye next week, so I got to start the Ravens. But Khalil Mack is taking over. The Raiders are so freaking stupid for doing what they did. It's just, they got a couple of draft picks, but you don't trade the best defensive play in the damn league for, because the Raiders are 0-2. No, the Raiders are 0-3, I think. I don't know. Raiders suck. They're in overtime right now. Listen to this shit. Oakland, 42. Cleveland, 42. Well, I'm just glad we didn't have to face Baker Mayfield. I am so happy. So, closest being good. I called it 52-49 like a few years ago. One of them on the radio said it was going to be 33-15 or something like that. I don't remember who. Um, but yeah, we kicked some ass, and a win is a win. I don't care if we win by 1 point or 1,000 points. Except when we play the Falcons, I hope we beat them by 5,000. Oh, I haven't had cable for the last 2 or 3 years. Um, I still watched it because I have the YouTube thing. Um, well, it was 12-7 at half. Offense sputtered in the first half, came alive in the second half. Defense was all right in the first half. They played better in the second half. The defense played a hell of a lot better than they did last week. We'll just say that one. Um, they had like 2 penalties on the first drive, but after that they kicked some ass. So it ain't too bad, you know. We did what we had to do, and all this stuff. One of the Twitter people saying we were dead last a couple of weeks ago. We wasn't dead. We wasn't dead last in the NFC South. We were tied, maybe. We wasn't dead last. All I know is we're in first place now. Sole possession. So 3-1. Thank you, Carolina, for not playing today, and thank you, Carolina, for losing next week. Because I don't know who they play, but it's probably going to be in hell. Nah, I don't watch anything on the NFL usually. I mean, the NFL channel, YouTube channel. I mean, sometimes I'll go on there and I'll watch it, but I try not to because I don't want to support them bastards. Most of the plays during the game, if you go on the Saints Twitter page, they'll show you the plays, the key highlights, the touchdowns, the runs. Like, not even 2 minutes after the play happens, I mean, I'm so distracted doing my update. I'm looking at the TV doing this, looking at the screen. I'm kind of split screen. All right, Kamara had 134 rushing, 45, 47 receiving, 181 total, 3 touchdowns rushing. Kamara's leading the league in yards, total yards from scrimmage, and Ingram's going to come back and take some runs from that, but I don't want Ingram to be the starting running back right away. It's not like he has rust. He has been working out in South Florida and stuff with Florida Atlantic, but you need to ride. Oh, shit. Well, I hope the Giants get pissed off enough and take it out on the Panthers. That's all I can say. Yeah. But ride the man that got you there. Just don't automatically give 25 touches to Mark Ingram. No. This is Kamara's team, but don't be surprised if Coach Payton does that shit because he's all for Ingram. And I'm glad Ingram's back, but Kamara's the one that's pushing. So, so Gillespie will probably get cut because, they might keep him. I don't know. Dwayne Robinson or whatever his name is, Blow Joe me, he's going to get cut because we don't need him. It's a good possibility that the Steelers beat the Falcons. If they don't beat themselves, they lost 37-36. The Bungles beat them. The Bungles, of all teams. Man, you get that ginger pissed off and, look what he can do. They kept comparing him to Matt Ryan. I'd get pissed, too, if somebody compared me to a shitty player. 36 points and you still lose. How bad do you suck? Ridley had 2 or 3 touchdowns, too. I have him on my fantasy team. I picked him up, but I didn't start him. I'm trying to trade him to somebody so I can get a better player. Because we all know that's not going to last. But Ridley got 2 touchdowns. I think he only had 4. He had like 4 catches for 2 touchdowns, or something like that. I mean, he had Four catches, 54 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Well, Oakland beat Cleveland 45-42 in overtime, so Oakland's got a W, and Cleveland lost again. So Cleveland's 1-2-1, I think. So Cleveland's already, even if Cleveland doesn't win a game the rest of the year, they already have a better record. So they still need to fire Hugh Jackson. You know, I mean, that dude somehow, yeah, the Saints bye week is coming up soon. After the Redskins game, they're on a bye. The Saints always have a bye in like week 5 or 6. I don't know why. I'd rather us have a bye week in like week 8 or 9, like in the middle of the season to pace it out. Especially if we make the playoffs, which we will. If we don't get the number 1 seed, because then I have a bye week then. They should go back to what they did in 1990, I think it was. 90 or 91. Maybe it was 92, when they had 2 bye weeks. They did that for 1 year. Because I remember that. I don't know if we're number 1 in offense. We were number 4 coming into this game. I think we were number 4. I don't see us going up or down. The defense was 27th, I think. The defense will probably go up, just because so many teams gave up a shitload of points today that they really can't go much down. You take away that kind of trash touchdown at the end, and it's really a 33-10 game. So, we definitely should have did stuff there. So, I mean, hell. Earl Thomas got hurt. And he was holding out for a new contract, too. And then he hurt. Then he gets hurt. He got some shit. So. That's sad that Seattle did that. He flipped him off. He flipped him off. Ain't that nice? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He broke his leg too. That's sad. These teams make trillions and trillions of dollars. They need to pay their freaking players. If that's a good player, you need to pay him. Earl Thomas should have sat out. He should have never reported. He should have fucking sat out. Because now he's got a broken leg and he's out for the year. So, and Seattle won't give a shit. So I'm glad he flipped off the freaking bench. I'm glad he flipped off the coach, Pete Carroll. I'm glad he flipped off the general manager. Screw that. It is what it is. So, I don't know offhand. But, yeah, Saints won 33-18, kicked ass. All that good jazz. We got to get some more Saints fans on here. We should easily have like 5 trillion Saints fans on here. But, yeah, we have a 3-game winning streak. So, that's another thing. Maybe we win 8 in a row like last year. It hasn't been a pretty 3-1, but I'll take it. I'll take an ugly 3-1 over a pretty 0-2. I'll take an ugly 3-1 over a really shitty 0-3 or a 1-3 anytime. I'll take an ugly 3-1 over a pretty 2-2. I don't. It's not about stats. It's not about whatever. Yeah, stats are good. I throw them out there, whatever. It's all about W. P.J. Williams got a fumble forced a fumble. And Lattimore picked it up and almost scored. Freaking Eli Manning pushed him out of bounds at like the 10-yard line, or he would have freaking scored. Crawley played decent. he did have, I think, one pass interference call against him. But for the most part, he played pretty good, actually. I'm not saying he played really good, but he played defense. Defense did pretty good. They held Odell Beckham to like nothing. I think he had maybe 4 or 5 catches for 30 yards of that. He went in for an IV at right before halftime. So, I mean, Odell Beckham got like on first or second play of the game, he got like a 10-yard reverse play, and I'm like, oop, here we go. Here we go with the 300-plus yards for Odell, but they held him. I don't know. I bet the Giants are real happy about themselves, thinking, how the fuck did they lose? And the first half, the Saints only gave up 97 total yards to them. Barkley, no, Beckham got like 5 catches for 30 yards, I think, no touchdown. Barkley got a touchdown towards the end of the game. I don't think he did much at all. I don't remember him doing. He had that 1-yard leap with like 4 minutes left, but Barkley fumbled once or twice. I think once. Actually, the one that P.J. Williams forced the fumble from was Eli threw him a pass and he caught it and he turned around and Williams smacked him and knocked the ball out. So we forced Barkley. But no, we pretty much the Giants only had 303 total yards in the game. If I remember right, because we had 97 at half. I think that's what they said on the radio, 303 total. So, I mean, for the most part, the defense actually held in check. They played way better. Now, Taysom Hill, good Lord, that man in the first, he had a 4th down completion on a fake punt. He threw a pass to, I forget who it was, and caught it, Josh Hill, I think. So, he ran for a 1st down. He lined up a bunch of times in the slot, the wide receiver tight end motion. He had a 19-yard option run. I'm just hoping he played cornerback. He said he played cornerback in high school, so throw him in there, Throw his ass in there. So I'd pick up Taysom Hill and put him on a roster, but he only counts as a quarterback, and you can't use a quarterback in a flex spot. So in order for me to put him in the game, I would have to take Breeze out. It would cost me a shitload of fantasy points. So, hi, Pro Gamer Galaxy, who looks like a Green Bay Packers fan. So, you're allowed. Yes. Falcons lost to the Bungles. The Bungles. We probably are first in the running game. I don't really know offhand. Nope, no Falcons fan. There is a Buccaneers fan that follows me, and I wish he would unsubscribe because I don't like people. I don't want the Falcons fans, the Buccaneers fans, or the Panthers fans following me. I wish they'd get off my page because I don't like them. But one dude followed me when the Buccaneers won. What I do is I go and mute these bastards. Even if I see them on other YouTube accounts, I go to their page and I mute them. So, there you go. Bills kicked ass last week, so we don't play the Packers this year. I don't think. I did. Wait, no, I don't think we do. No, I don't think we played the Packers. We played them last year, so we're good this year. We just need the Packers to take care of business whenever. Yeah, I think. I don't know what it is. I think that they we beat the Packers last year. I know that, but that's because they didn't have what you call it. I could make you a mod if I remember how to do it. All right, now type something. I'm actually gonna make WHODAT. Where's this? I'm actually making him a mod too because he's here all the time. He's always here on my what you call it. Yeah, All right. There you go. You're mod now. So I don't care if other NFL teams come on here. That's fine. I don't care if other NFL, long as it ain't the Falcons, the Panthers, the Buccaneers, those three. Excuse me. Yeah, if y'all want to follow me on my regular account, it's Field FIELDGUY 316. So Jimmy Graham was so good for us. He just thank you. He just like wanted to get paid wide receiver money, and the Saints don't put up with that shit. Everybody thought he was going to re-sign with the Saints. Nah, there was no shot of that. None. Yeah, I don't care. You can talk about Jimmy Graham. I don't care. One time I was talking to this Redskins fan because no one else was on here, and I don't care if other fan bases come on here, long as it ain't the Falcons, the Panthers, or the Bucks. Fuck them. And I really wish that Buccaneers fan who follows this page would unsubscribe because I don't want him on my page. He's muted though. He can't talk. But I don't know how to kick people off. Jimmy Graham's not winning a damn Super Bowl. I mean, not with the he may in the future, but I mean, the Packers are a good team. We have to see what's what. I mean, the Packers have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is, cool. Well, let me see. The Falcons are 0-2 in the Super Bowl. So, I think we had a solar eclipse last year. So, we all know the answer to that one. We all know the answer to that one. So, yeah. Let's see. All right, I told what's his face I made him a mod on here. So, I was meaning to make somebody mods on here anyway. I just kept forgetting. On my regular page, I have one or two mods, but they're never on my page, and people like to troll me on there, and it pisses me off. So I don't know. I think the Packers will make the playoffs this year, as long as you got Rodgers in there. But the Falcons ain't even making the playoffs. The Falcons, the fail cants, or some people call them the fail cunts. I don't know. I like to say fail cants. They suck. So we should have beat the damn Vikings last year. That's all I'm saying on that. Because really, they turned on the freaking air conditioner at just the right time to pull a cheap W. So, it is absolutely crazy. Wait, what did I do? So, but yeah, no Saint. I mean, no. Well, we want Saints fans on here. No Falcons fans. No Panthers fans. No Buccaneers fans. So that's who I don't want on my page. Any other fan base, they can come on here. I don't care. Even though I really prefer Saints on here, but any fan base can come on here. Long as they ain't in our damn division, because that is the enemy. Earl Thomas flipped off the crowd. I mean, he flipped off the Seattle bench. So he broke his leg. He came back, broke his leg. They should have paid that man. See, I don't give a shit. NFL's going to fine him because he did it, because it was on national TV. But it is what it is. So, it's absolutely crazy. I doubt it. I don't even know what Seattle's record is this year, but I don't think whatever. I wish YouTube would fix this damn glitch. It never tells me who's on at the exact time. And if someone comes on and they don't comment, I don't know they're here. So, I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. But let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna watch a few pages tonight. I'm gonna watch. I gotta catch up on WHODAT discussions YouTube because I missed the last one. No, I watched one, but then he posted one yesterday, and I missed that one. So I gotta catch his. I'm waiting to see Dee's reaction on her video. She's probably got it going now, knowing her. She's diehard. There was a few other Saints YouTubers I used to watch. One of them got too cocky for me, and I just stopped watching him. I still follow him, but he got too cocky for his britches, so I stopped watching his videos. But I do support anybody with the Saints, obviously. So I'm still sub to him. He's sub to us. He's the only Saints YouTuber the big YouTubers. There's a few of them. There's 2 or 3 big Saints game YouTubers I'm trying to get to follow us. And I'm sure you know them. D Coop is one of them. And Eric Mayweather, I think his name is. That's the other one. And there's that other guy. I can't think of his name. Usually I don't go give names out to people. I don't promote all these freaky people, but I'm trying to get them to follow us because they have a lot of subscribers. So, and they're Saints fans. So, there's one Saints fan I have subscribed on here, and he's terrible for the fan base because he loses every freaking Madden game he plays. And not only that, he doesn't even start Breeze. He puts in Bridgewater. When he does play Breeze, he throws like 8 interceptions in a game. He puts in Bridgewater. I done seen this dude play 8,000 Madden games. He's won 4, maybe 5. He got beat like 95-3 to the Falcons. So I'm like, I unsubbed him on my regular account because I needed space. I won't do that on here. And I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he needs to practice, because every freaking game, maybe he's playing good YouTubers, I don't know, but when you're getting your ass beaten, now he did play a game yesterday, and he did win like 28-0 against the Rams, something like that, so, Nah, we're going to beat the Rams. We beat them 28-0 in the preseason. We're going to beat them 28-0 in the regular season, too, probably. Scam Newton. You know what his Superman pose is for? With the S stands for scam. He's a one big scam. He's a con artist. That man, the only man to lead his team to a Super Bowl without his best receiver. And then when his best receiver comes back, they suck. And then his best receiver gets traded. And he talked all kinds of shit about the man. And then when the Bills want to play the Panthers this year, Cam Newton's like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, get the fuck away from me, dude. Nigga, screw you. It was like, Cam Newton's pissed off more people than anybody can think of. So, I don't know what that was. But yeah, it is something. So, there's one guy I might make a mod. I already made you and the other one a mod. I might make another one. But that's the only rule I have. Falcons, Panthers, and Buccaneers fans, ban on site or mute them because you can't really ban them. All you can do is mute them. So the Vikings are lucky if they go 10-6, 9-7. Vikings aren't repeating. They're not making the playoffs. I don't think they will because the Lions are way better in that division. Falcons are 1-3. See, someone sneaks in, and YouTube is telling me one person's in here, and that two people are talking. They need to fix that damn glitch. So, yeah, Vikings might go somewhere. So, but I mean, they're not going. They might win games, but they're not competing for anything this year. They go from Case Keenum to I don't even remember Kirk Cousins. That's not exactly an upgrade. So if they were really smart, they would have kept Bridgewater. So I zonked. Damn it. YouTube, fix the freaking thingamajig. There's 3 people here, not 1. Browns lost. Browns lost in overtime to the Raiders. 45-42. So, I don't know what Baker Mayfield did, but if they're smart, they'll keep Baker Mayfield in the game. Probably. I said before the end of the season, before the beginning of the season, 12-4. Yeah, the Browns lost 45-42 in overtime with like 2 minutes left almost. Since they shortened the overtime from 15 to 10 minutes, you practically have a tie in every week. Well, Mayfield's a rookie. He's gonna turn over the ball. He's not perfect. But the Browns are better with Mayfield in there than they are with Tyrod Taylor, who is probably not playing anymore. He's done. So they're gonna be like, you have a season-long concussion. So he is probably done in the whole So let's see. Yeah, Dez is on my fantasy football roster as a backup. I have him on the bench just in case. The Cowboys were talking about bringing Dez Bryant back, but I don't know. Well, Jameis Winston's contract is worth $21 million next year. So if they don't trade him, he ain't coming back. Because do you want to pay $21 million for a backup? No. Unless they bring him back and make him a starter. But he's not worth $21 million. He hasn't proven anything to be worth $21 million. This year he only gets paid like maybe I think $1 million or $2 million. It's just something in his contract where it's backlogged to where all the money is at the end of his contract. But I was hoping the Saints would sign Eric Reed, but I knew the Saints weren't going to do that with his profile. Winston comes in and he goes, I want a W. The stupidest fucking thing in the world. That's the greatest meme of all time. His teammates will look at him like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Seriously, you look at that picture and his teammates are like, we don't know this guy. No, we don't know this guy. We never seen him before. So it is astronomically unsound that that he did that. So instead, he was eating an L. Tasty L. Yummy L. That's what he was gobbling on. What's Jameis Winston's favorite letter? L. Like, Jameis, how do you spell your last name? Linston. Aren't you forgetting the W? W, what's that? We don't W for win. Oh, we don't win here. Well, of course you're going to hate the Vikings. That's your rival. Packers always hate the Vikings. I hate the Vikings too. They kicked us out of the playoffs last year. Fuck the Vikings. I hope the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers drop 173,000 points on them. I don't know if y'all play the Packers yet, but I seriously hope y'all hang 75 points on the on the Vikings. That the Packers kick their ass. Why not? Bridgewater's getting paid to stand there and do nothing. Hopefully they pay him $7-8 million next year to stand there and do nothing. Because he's a free agent after this year, so I think they ought to run like they were doing with Taysom Hill. They ought to put him in there. Oh yeah, much appreciated. We're gonna win. Because the Falcons suck, the Panthers suck, and the Bucks went from 2-0 to 2-2. They suck. The Fitz magic is gone. I don't know, $21 million for an unproven quarterback. I don't know. If they have the cap room, then so be it. Yeah. Oh, we should have won the Super Bowl last year, no doubt. This so-called Minnesota Miracle bullshit? Nah, I don't buy that. I'll tell you the real story. I was at work when that happened, so I heard it on the radio, and I was like, did I hear that right? I heard Jim Henderson's calling. I'm like, no, they didn't score. We just scored. How the fuck did they score? Then again, if we would have had that third down run and we would have made that first down, this wouldn't be an issue, and we would have won that Super Bowl. Because there's no way in hell the Eagles would have beat us, and there's no way in hell Tom Brady would have won that Super Bowl last year. No way, none. No, Tom Brady didn't win last year. The Eagles did beat him, but you get what I'm saying. If we would have beat the Eagles, Tom Brady, we would have beat Tom Brady. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, the Eagles, that was an embarrassment. The Vikings put all their collective mumbo jumbo bullshit into one fucking play. Oh, it's the Minnesota Miracle. It's the greatest play in the world. We scored. And then, that's fucking bullshit. My laptop is really it's a couple of years old, and I'm doing it through my Google Chrome. On my side, the picture is kind of fuzzy with dots dancing everywhere, and there's lines on the screen, so it's kind of fucked up. Someone told me one time I did a video, and they heard a loud pitch scream for like 30 seconds. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's on my end or this end or what. I don't know. I mean, if it's on my end, I apologize. I don't exactly have the worst fucking Charter is a bunch of bullshit right there. Well, they don't call it Charter no more. They call it Spectrum. So it's the only cable internet company in our parish, and it fucking blows. And the parish government signed a 10-year deal with them like 5 years ago. And then they re-upped for another 10 years. So they're going to be around for like 25 years. They're terrible. They spent like $6 trillion to upgrade shit. But in my neighborhood, there's like 15 different people on one pole. And fiber optic shit. is underground and they don't do anything with it. It's old wires. They need to put new wires on there, and I don't know. They don't want to dig shit up. They're lazy. I complained, so they put a thing on me. They were like, you need to accept this or you can't have internet anymore. And I'm like, all right. Okay. I might not be on in 10 more minutes because I really want to go to the store before it gets too dark and it starts raining. So I may cut this short in a few minutes. So if I don't see you, Future Seal, then who dat. And check the comments every once in a while and see what's what. Just don't delete any comments unless it's Falcons or Atlanta fans or whatever. Because usually I check that myself. You know, my friend made this page, so technically it's on his account, but he lets me run it because I got his email address and everything, so I got all his information. Because I tried to put this on my account and YouTube wouldn't let me. So I don't know. It's a bit crazy and all that jazz. But yeah, I really want to. It's close to 8 o'clock. It's supposed to rain tonight. I'm gonna go to the store and get me some celebratory chocolate milk, almond milk, maybe some cookies or donuts or something. I'm trying to get on a diet, but you know, life starts to suck. But we had Victory Monday. You know, Victory Monday. So you know. I would have all my Saints stuff up on the walls because this is a perfect color for Saints stuff. But I may be moving in the next couple of months, just me personally. So I don't want to put all my stuff because I have autographs and pictures and stuff. And I've done that in the past, but this color is actually perfect, perfect material color. So it all depends, you know. Chances are I probably want to. I will move. So I don't want to put all the stuff on the walls and then have to take it down 2 months later. Bye-bye. You know, all that stuff. Anyway, I hate to end videos when people are still watching. Like I said, I want to go, you know, and I do sacrifice a lot because I don't listen to the post game after when I want to. But I'm gonna wrap up this video. If y'all want to follow me on Twitter, you can. It's FieldGuy316. You know, I don't really care about my Twitter, but at WATWDN is our Twitter, and then We Are the WHODAT Nation on Instagram, and the Facebook We Are the WHODAT Nation. I almost got 19,000 on there. If I can get 10% of those people on here, just 10%, that'd be 1,900, and they watched an average of 4,000, I can monetize. I just don't know why they don't want to come on here. But if y'all know any Saints fans, recommend them. You know, and I recommend D Capri's YouTube page, Fourth Down on D, the Fourth Down and D. She's been having her YouTube page for about a month, and she's already got well over 200 plus people, so she's really popular. She does the black woman side of football. You know, she's a character, so I give her a shout out. And WHODAT Discussion Podcast. I was a guest on this podcast about a month or two ago. He's got a good podcast. He does it on Google Play and a few other places. Y'all check him out. So I don't mind. I give them shout outs all the time. So I don't mind giving them shout outs again, you know, because they're cool with it and stuff. So anything to help WHODAT. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Once again, your final score. The Saints 33, the Giants 18. Next week, we're going to play Washington, and they're going to get that ass beat on Monday Night Football. Monday Night Massacre. Drew Brees breaks the all-time record, the all-time passing yard record, if you will. Okay, I guess it's a Dusty Rhodes impression. I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm out. WHODAT go Saints. WHODAT.